100%. It's disgusting. And many people on the left find it repugnant that the mainstream media is so pro-democratic, and they don't criticize Obama for doing many of the same things that Bush did, and worse. I mean, the drones, NSA, he's much worse on those things. And Guantanamo, I mean, come on. He's still blaming Republicans for that all these years later. It's ridiculous.
All right, let's talk about Rand Paul. What's obviously a libertarian, obviously out of sync with many in his party on foreign policy and some other issues, but still gets very high marks when it comes to the preliminary polls, and is a serious contender for the presidency, or at least the Republican nomination at this point. What's your take on Rand Paul?
I think Rand Paul is underestimated. Right now, if I had money to put down in the Iowa straw poll, I would put it on Rand to win in November against Hillary. Now, of course, it's an eternity between now and November 2016, or for that matter, between now and the two conventions in the summer of 16. But right now, I think it would be hard to beat Rand. I think he hits a sweet spot that Republicans are not thinking about. A lot of Democrats, a lot of liberals, a lot of progressives really dislike Hillary Clinton. They don't like her, the fact that she's in the pockets of Wall Street and Goldman Sachs.
Let me ask you, because of time. You don't like her. I get that impression.
A lot of people don't.
Right. Okay, but you like? Would you vote for Rand Paul?
He's the first Republican that I've ever considered voting for. But what I was going to say is that the factor that's important for Rand is not so much Democrats voting for him. It's more, although that could happen with the under 30 crowd, but what could happen is a lot of Democrats might stay home and sit on their hands, which would still have the effect of helping Rand Paul. I mean, if you nominate Jeb Bush, you're going to get a lot more Democrats voting against Jeb Bush than you will get voting against Rand Paul. On the left, we're not afraid of Rand, but we would be disgusted by a third Bush presidency.
And you would like to see,